Every night you close your eyes, hoping for rest. But what if I told you that while you sleep, something is quietly slipping away? Not your memories, not your dreams, but your muscles. Yes, your strength, your balance, your independence, slowly dissolving into the dark without you even knowing it. After 60, your body can lose up to 8% of muscle mass every decade. But here's the part no one talks about. Most of that loss doesn't happen during the day, it happens at night. While you're resting, your body enters a fasting state, and if there's no nourishment left in the tank, it starts breaking down muscle, just to survive. This isn't just about aging, this is about inaction. But here's the good news. One small change to your bedtime routine can stop this. In fact, it can even reverse it. According to new research, certain foods eaten just 30 minutes before sleep can promote overnight muscle repair, reduce inflammation, and help you wake up stronger, not weaker. So if you're over 60 and you're serious about staying strong, mobile, and independent, this episode is for you. I'm the Edit Health Channel, and here we share simple, science-backed strategies to help you age with power, grace, and vitality. Today, we're diving deep into the surprising truth about nighttime muscle loss and the 8 best foods to fight it while you sleep. So grab a notebook, maybe a warm drink, and let's begin a quiet revolution, one night at a time. We've all heard the saying, don't eat late, it'll ruin your sleep. So many older adults finish dinner at 6, sip a little tea before bed, and go to sleep with an empty stomach, thinking they're doing the right thing. But here's the quiet truth. Going to bed without food can actually speed up muscle loss and accelerate aging. Let me explain why. Your body fasts when you sleep. That's normal. But if you've gone hours without eating before bedtime, your body runs low on nutrients. And when there's no energy left in the bloodstream, it turns to your own muscle as fuel. Yes, your body starts breaking down the very tissue that keeps you upright, balanced, and strong. This process is called catabolism, and it hits older adults harder than younger ones. Why? Because after 60, our bodies enter a state called anabolic resistance. It means we don't absorb protein as efficiently. Even if you've eaten well during the day, your muscles still struggle to rebuild at night without support. Take Mr. Frank, for example. Retired, 68, plays golf twice a week. He eats healthy, sleeps early, but every morning he wakes up stiff and sore and wonders, am I just getting old? Not quite. Frank wasn't eating anything after 6:30 p.m. For nearly 12 hours, his muscles had no fuel. His body was slowly feeding on itself, and he didn't even know it. A small shift, a big difference. Once he started eating a small, protein-rich snack about 30 minutes before bed, something as simple as half a cup of cottage cheese or a boiled egg, he noticed a change. Less stiffness, more energy, and a deeper, more restful sleep. Not because he worked out more, not because he changed his diet completely, but because he fed his muscles when they needed it most, while he slept. It's a gentle reminder. You don't have to eat more, you just have to eat smarter. And sometimes, the right bite at the right time can make all the difference between aging and thriving. Coming up next, we'll talk about the 3 worst bedtime habits that unknowingly damage your muscles, and what you can do tonight to stop them. Stick with me. This one might surprise you. It's not glamorous, it's not trendy, and it's probably been sitting in the back of your fridge more times than you can count. But cottage cheese may just be the most powerful food you're not eating before bed. Let's unpack why. The secret inside: casein protein. Unlike whey protein, which acts like a spark, hitting fast and fading quickly, cottage cheese contains casein, a slow-digesting protein. Think of whey as a matchstick, and casein as a slow-burning candle. When you eat cottage cheese at night, it gradually releases amino acids over 6 to 8 hours, right when your muscles need them most. Instead of starving through the night, your muscles get a steady drip of nourishment, helping you rebuild, recover, and wake up stronger. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition found that adults over 60 who ate just a small serving of casein before bed had a 31% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who didn't eat. They didn't just maintain muscle, they built more of it, while sleeping. Take Eleanor, for example. At 74, she didn't have the energy to keep up with her morning walks. Her knees felt stiff. She woke up groggy. Then her daughter, a nutritionist, suggested half a cup of low-fat cottage cheese 30 minutes before bed. Within 2 weeks, Eleanor noticed something different. She didn't dread getting out of bed. Her legs felt lighter, her back more stable. She didn't change her workout. She simply changed her nighttime routine. How to make it work. Start simple. 1/2 cup of cottage cheese, 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Choose low-fat, plain, for fewer calories. Add sliced banana for potassium and sweetness, a dash of cinnamon or a teaspoon of chia seeds for fiber and flavor. It's easy on the stomach, rich in tryptophan, which helps calm your brain. And best of all, it works quietly while you rest. The quiet takeaway? Sometimes, the best solutions aren't flashy. They're familiar, simple, forgotten. Cottage cheese may not win any popularity contests, but night after night, it can quietly rebuild the strength you thought was gone for good. Next up, we're moving from dairy to one of the simplest whole foods with an outsized impact. It's small, powerful, and takes less than 10 seconds to prepare. Yes, it's the humble, hard-boiled egg. And what's inside might surprise you. Eggs at night? You might raise an eyebrow at the idea. Aren't eggs for breakfast? Won't they feel heavy before bed? Fair questions. But here's the truth. Eggs, especially hard-boiled, are one of the most complete muscle-preserving foods you can eat after 60. Small size, big impact. Each egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein, including all 9 essential amino acids your muscles crave. But what makes eggs truly special for older adults is a powerful amino acid called leucine. Leucine acts like a switch. When it flips on, your body knows. Time to build and repair muscle. After age 60, we become less sensitive to protein. It takes more and better to get the same muscle-building signal we had in our 30s. Eggs deliver exactly that, in a small, easy-to-digest package. A 2021 study published in Nutrients followed a group of adults over 60 who ate whole eggs before bed. The results? 19% higher muscle preservation, increased levels of IGF-1, a natural growth hormone that declines with age, better overnight muscle recovery, less soreness in the morning, no supplements, no fancy powders, just eggs. Take George, 67, a retired firefighter. He still likes staying active, lifting light weights, walking with his dog. But lately, he felt like his workouts weren't doing much. His doctor suggested one small change. 2 hard-boiled eggs before bed. Simple. No cooking needed. Within a month, he noticed his arms had more tone, his balance improved, and, in his own words, I stopped feeling like my body was slipping. How to enjoy eggs before bed. 1 to 2 hard-boiled eggs, 30 minutes before sleep. Add a pinch of black pepper and turmeric for anti-inflammatory benefits. Want to feel fuller? Add a slice of avocado or a few whole grain crackers. Sensitive stomach? Start slow, just 1 egg at first. Eggs are low in carbs, easy to digest, and won't spike your blood sugar. Unlike sugary snacks, they stabilize your energy, helping you fall asleep and stay asleep. So, what's the lesson here? Sometimes it's not about eating more, it's about eating smarter. Just 2 eggs can be the quiet nudge your body needs to stay strong, stable, and independent, even as the years go on. Up next, we'll head to the sea and discover a surprising combination that keeps muscles fueled all night, even longer than eggs. Yes, we're talking tuna packed in olive oil, and why this pantry staple is anything but ordinary. If you're like most folks, you probably think of tuna as a lunch food, maybe something you mix with mayo and celery, or slap on a sandwich. But here's a twist. A few bites of tuna, especially the kind packed in olive oil, may be one of the most powerful bedtime snacks for your muscles. Lean protein meets healthy fat. Tuna is one of the leanest, cleanest sources of complete protein loaded with the amino acid leucine, which we now know flips the switch for muscle growth. But the magic happens when it's paired with olive oil. The healthy fats in olive oil slow down digestion, meaning those muscle-repairing amino acids stay in your bloodstream longer. That means more time for your body to absorb, rebuild, and restore while you sleep. Think of it like a slow drip IV of healing fuel, instead of a quick burst that fades away. In a 2020 study, published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, adults over 60 who ate tuna in olive oil before bed experienced a 34% higher rate of overnight muscle protein synthesis than those who ate lean protein without fat, or nothing at all. They also had better vitamin D absorption, lower inflammation markers, less morning joint stiffness. A widowed man named Paul, 70. Paul enjoys tuna with crackers and lemon as a quiet evening routine. He was a retired mechanic. After his wife passed, he found it harder to sleep and harder to move in the mornings. His daughter suggested something simple: half a can of tuna with olive oil, a squeeze of lemon, and a few slices of cucumber before bed. At first, he chuckled. Tuna at night? But after 2 weeks, he called her and said, "I wake up feeling like someone oiled my joints in the night." How to try it. Use tuna packed in olive oil. Skip the water-packed version. Eat half a can 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Pair with a few whole grain crackers or cucumber slices for crunch. Add lemon juice or a pinch of sea salt. Skip the mayo. Keep it light, simple, and easy to digest. This combo fuels your muscles and reduces inflammation, two of the biggest concerns for older adults trying to stay active and independent. The quiet lesson: not all snacks are created equal. Sometimes the foods that seem ordinary, like a can of tuna, can become extraordinary when paired with the right ingredient and eaten at the right time. Coming up next, we'll move from savory to creamy and explore a bedtime snack that's gentle on your stomach, great for your gut, and packed with the slow-digesting protein your muscles adore. Yes, it's Greek yogurt, and it's a lot more powerful than you might think. So far, you've learned how a few simple foods, from cottage cheese to tuna, can quietly protect your muscles while you sleep. And the best part? You haven't even heard the most surprising ones yet. In the next episode, we'll explore 4 more powerful bedtime options: a creamy snack that supports gut health, a golden drink that fights joint pain, a spoonful that lowers stress hormones, and the one protein that builds muscle, even if you never step foot in a gym. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. So take a breath, try one small change tonight, and I'll see you in part 2.